So I am trying to start walking to knit group. I have my knit bag, I got my water, I got my eyeballs, and I got my hands. So we're all suited up and booted up for walking to knit group. It's only it's a dead squirrel. It's only about 30 minutes from my house walking. It's like a 3-minute drive. But I've been driving so much this week that I don't want to drive. I'm tired of driving. So I'm gonna walk, and then I'm gonna walk home, and it's gonna be okay. And my fit is cute. Look at my fit. She's a cutie pie. But yeah, I'm trying to show you guys just my face in the trees because I don't want you to know where I live. But yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a good time. So, I finished my ranunculus, and I'm going to try it on. This is my ranunculus. Yay, yay, yay. Pre-blocked, obviously. And I have on a tank top, so don't freak out. Don't be weird. Don't be strange. All right, let's try this bad boy on. It's still attached to the working yarn because I never know how my ends are gonna be, the bottom. Ta-da! This is my first time trying it on since I finished it this morning because I wanted to try it on at home. I'm like, everything I make is too short. Because I just get tired. I get tired. And I ran out of yarn, so that's why these are dangling. But the cast off is over here. This is nice. I think it's gonna grow a little bit. It is silk, so partial silk, partial wool, partial things that I have things in them. So this is my first time doing lace work too. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and block it. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it and block it and polka dot it and countryfy it and hip hop it. You know? I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that. So this is it pre-blocked. I did the German short rows and everything. I basically did the pattern to how it is. I did the double twist cast on. I did the German short rows. I did the lace work. I just didn't put the sleeves. I did the short sleeves, obviously, because that's what I wanted. I wanted a summer tank tee top. So yeah, the crop is kind of cute. It's kind of slimming. The crop. I just like crops to cover my belly button because I have a high belly button for some weird reason. Just another thing to make you want to die as a AFAB person. But I love that my belly button is covered. So let's go dunk it in the water. Let's go give it its wool baptism. I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a weird day. The pollen counts are like crazy and I feel delirious. So we're gonna dunk this in some water. Yay. Let's do it. Oh. It is a rainy April day and I just got one of my bills taken away from me. I am so happy. I made some calls. I did some things. I said, please, 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 please. Just like Sabrina Carpenter. I said a lot of pleases. I said a lot of thank yous. I said a lot of appreciate your times. And I got the bill taken away. So I feel very proud of myself for being able to do that. And I am not going to make that mistake again. I'm not going to tell you guys what the bill is and all that. That's none of your business, not really. But I did want to tell you that sometimes making a call is important. Sometimes you got to make a call. And I made that call, and I'm glad that I did. So whatever hard thing you have to do today, time to swallow that frog. Do it. Do it. I promise you'll feel better. Do it. Do it. Please. And this is it. This is my ranunculus. Ta-da. If you can tell, I have a white bra on underneath. It's kind of see-through. But if you know anything about me, I kind of love see-through clothes. It's kind of my aesthetic. But yeah. I think it's super cute. I think it came out super well. It was super easy to do this pattern. Super duper 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 easy. I don't think it could have been easier. Let me see if I can find the yarn band. So here's the yarn. It is Madeline Tosh Iron Light in the colorway Kenobi. It's 60% merino wool, 20% silk, 20% baby alpaca. It is super nice. Super good on the skin, super stretchy on the sleeves. Like I said, it was a really easy pattern. Honestly, I see why people make like 20 of these, because once you get into it, once I got into it, it was like eating chips. It was like, ooh, and now this thing, and now this thing, and now this thing. I really enjoyed making mine, and I'm glad that it's a little longer. Like I said, my belly button's here, so it grew out just a little bit. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. Have a little top for the summertime. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna cast on next, because I'm just in a slump. Like, I'm not in the like slumpiest of slumps, but like all the things that I'm working on right now, I don't want to work on like at all, which is so bad. I should work on them, but like I don't want to. And all the things that I do want to make are all patterns that cost money. And I don't have money right now. So I gotta figure something out. And once I do, you'll be the first to know. No, you won't. You won't be the first to know, because you're gonna find this like 2 months after this video comes out, after I record this part. But you know, yeah, that's her. She is her and she is me. And this lace was super easy, super duper easy. All of this, just yarn overs, go through the second or third stitch or first stitch, and then there's videos for every single thing. So I highly recommend. Of course, I feel like you have to make a ranunculus. Like, I feel like it's required knitting at this point. If you like even slightly kind of maybe like it, go ahead and buy the pattern. Just go ahead and make it, see how you feel about it. And now since I've done this, I'm like, maybe I'll make way more lace work patterns than I ever did before or ever thought of doing, because I think I like lace work way more than I think I would like cables. I don't really like cables. I don't really enjoy how they look. I've just never been a cable person. I think I'm gonna make a vest that has cables on it. That's super cute. But I'm just not a cables person. So, lace work. Might have to get into that. So, yeah, I wish that y'all didn't see that over there. But it's late and Trump just did the tariffs and I am mentally drained. So, yeah. I live in America. Living in America. Yay. the black eyes. I had to do some crazy makeup for rehearsal today. The body is done. I'm like looking back on memory lane on all the videos that I've taken before this, and I thought I'd do a little check-in. It's like, what time is it? It's 8:54 p.m. and I literally just tried it on and everything, and it's a little short. It's a little short, but this is all I have left of my color yarn. I mean, I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be enough, but like, I didn't want to like test my luck, you know? I didn't want to try my life, but I showed my knit group. I sent a little message in the group chat, and they're all like, oh my god. They're like, didn't you start on that yesterday? And I'm like, I mean, maybe. Y'all, this has been a struggle. This has been a struggle. Like, I am so excited for it. Like, it's gonna look so great once I block it. The edging, like, I used the elastic bind off from the ranunculus, like, sleeve bind off, and it doesn't look like how I want it to look. So that might get changed. That probably will get changed, but I'm not gonna change it until after I wash it, I block it, I finish it, the sleeves are done. After everything is done and it's all, I can look at it all as a unit, then I will make my modifications. I will change what I need to change. But I'm just so proud of myself. I learned so much. And like, what needles was I using? Let's see. Let's do a little touch in. So I used, it's like rubbing off. I think this is 3.75 millimeter. Because it's like rubbing off of the thing. I think it's 3.75. 3.75 needle millimeter size, which is so freaking small. Fingering weight sweaters are not for the faint of heart. And I ain't even done. I mean, my ranunculus that I made in like, I made that in like 4 days. That was like light work. That, I was getting to the end of it and I was like, this is taking too long. I was like, this is taking way too long. I'm done. I'm ready to move on. Give me something else to do. But it was good though. It was good because it was good for me to go. I'm wearing my Sasuke shirt. It was funny. Okay. It was good for me to go and do something else instead of doing this and losing my ever-loving mind. Because that's what was going to happen, was I was going to lose my ever-loving mind. But yeah, I'm so happy that this part is done. We're going to move on to the sleeves. It's kind of going to be a busy day tomorrow and the next day. I want to get it done. I want to get it done this week. But we'll just have to see what Tuesday and Wednesday, because today's Monday. So I can get it done this week if I really put my mind to it. But I also need to edit and film videos. So I can't spend all of my time knitting, even though I want to. I do have responsibilities outside of knitting, which is so just wrong. But hopefully I could get one sleeve done one day and another sleeve done the other day, and then I can block it, and then it'll be done. It'll be done. It'll be done. Okay, I'm gonna go like eat some food. What have I eaten today? I just ate ice cream and an applesauce, a go-go squeeze. What did I eat? I ate wings, 4 wings. That was leftovers from yesterday's dinner. What did I have for breakfast? Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Eat some food. Drink some water. I'm about to drink some water right now. Okay. Yay. Checking in. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Also, I didn't feel like doing the bottom of the pattern. I didn't want the drippy drops on there. I know they're called something official. I didn't want the drippy drops on my sweater. So when you look at the sweater, when you look it up, it's the Dark Academia sweater. I don't remember people's names. I'm so sorry. I think it's like Olivia. I should know this. I'm so sorry. But I didn't want the drippy droppies. So you can put in the drippy droppies. That's a whole nother chart that I didn't put into it. So yeah. So it's not gonna, yours isn't probably gonna look like mine because mine stops at a weird place because that's where I wanted it to stop. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go sleep. Maybe. Sharon Hartley. Dark Academia by Sharon Hartley. That's her name. Or their name. I don't know. Sharon Hartley. No, I did not just go look it up. Yes, that was a lie. Okay, enjoy. Time for soup. this is what 16 years of crafting looks like. Jesus Christ. My goal was to empty out these guys. So now this one is completely empty. That one. That has my seasonal pillows, some of my thread and cones of yarn. There's some granny squares in there, and my very first hat that I've ever made, which I think that's gonna be like one of the only things that I keep. That hat. These are all things that I want to frog. Those are all stuff that I already have frogged. That's all stuff that I might want to sell or something if someone wants to buy it. These are all prepped froggerts. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that tub. I'm going to do something with it. And these are like sentimental, like first item stuff, but I think I'm going to get rid of those as well. So yeah, eons and eons have accumulated, and now it's time for them to move on to better pastures, hopefully. Yay. This is Late Night Thoughts with Onion. Today is April 27th, and in order to keep my mental health, I have been interspersing my political knowledge videos with a lot of knitting videos, and I've taken notice to something. I don't want to be a hater or nothing. Like, why you hating? You can't even get in the club. Like, I don't want to be a hater. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing either. I'm not saying that anybody should stop. This is just, I'm noticing a lot. But I'm a little tired of seeing everybody making all their stuff in neutral colors. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Again, that's just, I don't want you to stop. It has nothing to do with me. I am not, offended by it. And I'm glad you're making stuff that you're gonna wear for eons, because neutrals are good for that. And you wanna make something that you're gonna wear, and I'm glad that you're making something that you're gonna wear. But there's certain colors now. I've watched so many knitting podcasts and knitting YouTube channels now. There's certain colors that I'm or there's certain yarns that I'm cool. And I do the same thing. It's not just like everybody else. I am a culprit. I am a victim and a culprit at the same time. So again, I get it. I'm not trying to be a hater. But neutrals. Neutrals again. As I say, well, this shirt's technically purple and this is black. But how are you guys? I hope is this gonna be halfway through the video? I don't know. Need some water. You need some water. I already know you do. So take a sip or a big old gulp of water. And I'm tired. I've been cleaning all day. And I've been watching a lot of knit videos. So I hope I'm giving y'all just a little bit of diversity. That's what I think. That's more so what I'm taking from this, is that I hope I'm giving you a little bit of a zhuzh. I hope you watch those other people's channels and also watch my channel too, so you could get the best of both worlds. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? That's my thought. That's my thoughts. Keep doing your neutrals. Keep making beautiful things. Keep using beautiful yarns that are gorgeous and luscious and awesome. Honestly, they're popular for a reason, I'm sure. But yeah, maybe just that's not my thing. So that's it. That's all, and that's okay. And that's why we got different channels. Okay, this has been bonnet time with Onion. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Lily won't jump up on the bed, and it's making me upset. Whenever I do that, I look like my cousin, and it's kind of cute. She was just a baby. Okay. Delusional. Bye-bye. Switching over to a different project. I got through the first actual row. I only have this much left, and I still have all of that to do. I'm nervous. Yeah, I could just boop. Yarn chicken for real, y'all. I'm scared. But I'm gonna finish. I'm done working with that today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start on a new project. time to cast on a new project. So, yeah, I'm gonna cast it on. Yay! I drove. But it's coming together. But I dropped.
I'll show you my raglan. Okay, here is my raglan. For the most part, I really like it.